Today is a very special day because I haven't reviewed these figures in a while because I don't know what YouTube was until now. But here they are, the Neca Godzillas from the new spin-off GB Retro Zero. In order to start these figure reviews, I just want to give you okay, what I was about to talk, you weren't expecting a siren sound, weren't you? Because today we're going to be taking a look at these Neca Godzillas before Season 3 in Retro Zero begins and the first day of August. So this is the Godzilla 1954 NECA and the 1984 NECA Godzilla. Both of these figures look great. I mean, especially because this Godzilla, he looks very, very cool. How the way his spikes turned out. Add a little bit of glossy white, and of course, before we got articulated tails, we have bendy wire. Yeah, there's like bendy wire, so you can try to get some like weird poses off of his bendy wire tail. And the exact same thing as this Godzilla, which is, I mean, I'm not that much of a big fan of him because apparently, look at his spikes. Yep, this is the most disappointing thing that I have ever seen when I got this. When Toys R Us was still around, his spikes were incredibly small and were not accurate, but at least NECA is gonna re-release them. So yeah, they are very poseable, like, you know, because of course hinge joint at the head, ball joint at the head, mouth can open, head can rotate at 360 degrees, waist, very durable waist swivel. No Jobby the Hong reference. And the exact same thing as this guy. And a very poseable tail. And this other one has a bendy wire too. Great. This is how Godzilla figures looked like in the past. Just normal bendy wires that you had to get used to. So yeah, this is bendy wires. And now, let's do some size comparison. Here's the 1954 Godzilla next to the spoiler warning, the NECA 2019 Godzilla figure. As if you're wondering, it's me, my channel icon. So yeah, I might review this figure on one day in the future, or possibly not, or maybe. I mean, they're not that bad in scale. I mean, this is actually spoilers since I give out this figure. And now this one with the 1984 Godzilla compared to the loose joint Shin Godzilla. Yeah, Shin Godzilla is obviously a little bit tall due to the fact of his long neck. Yeah, his long neck. So yeah, these are the figures that there are. So yeah, and that is especially. I mean, I have the 1962 figure, which is the Godzilla character from Godzilla Buddies who says boy all the time. So yeah, he literally says boy all the time. And he comes with an atomic breath piece that you can obviously shove it into him, but you can't shove it into him. Well, I'm not sure if it could shove it into 1954. Let's see if he can shove it in. I had to do this. Come on. It's impossible to do it with one hand. Okay, maybe it's not possible. But I know I will try it because apparently there has to be a way, or I can just make my own atomic breath for these guys. And as for saying, for this Godzilla, I give this Godzilla a perfectly a 7 out of 10, and this a 5 out of 10 because of the small spikes. It isn't very accurate. But hopefully we're gonna get a re-release of him with better spikes, hopefully. And also they're gonna re-release this version. I don't know why would they have to release him. Why would you do this to me, Neca? Why would you re-release him if you were gonna make a perfect Neca figure? Why didn't you make a Neca 2004 Godzilla? My childhood. Yeah, just to let you know, Godzilla Final Wars was like my childhood movie when I watched it when I was a kid. First of all, I didn't know what Godzilla was, and I thought Godzilla was a dinosaur. So yeah, that was my childhood. So yeah. Picture time.
Believer, 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 believer. My life, my love, my drive, it came from